Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to answer which one of these two stocks is the better AI stock to buy right now. And the two stocks I'm going to consider are Nvidia and Snowflake. Of course, Nvidia has the GPUs that empowers the development of AI models like ChatGPT and others, and Snowflake is presenting and offering services for data that you need to develop AI models. Data is at the core of developing artificial intelligence. So I'm going to answer which one of these two is the better AI stock to buy, comparing them on revenue, on profit, on cash flow, and on valuation. Let's get right into it, looking at revenue first. Interestingly, Snowflake's revenue growth has been decelerating consistently over the last 3 years. It previously was growing explosively over 100% in 2021. That growth rate has slowed to 35% in the most recent quarter, and management is forecasting that growth to be below 30% in the next quarter. So Snowflake has not yet experienced a boom in demand as a result of artificial intelligence. Meanwhile, Nvidia has experienced that explosive revenue burst as a result of the popularity of artificial intelligence. As you can see, the revenue growth exploding to 101% in the most recent quarter, and management forecasting similar growth over the rest of this calendar year. The next thing I wanted to compare is the operating profitability, the operating profit margin over the trailing 12 months. Nvidia, having long been profitable, also experienced an uptick in operating profit margin, and I suspect this will continue higher as the boom in demand fuels higher profit margins for Nvidia. Remember, the company's gross profit margin is above 70%. Meanwhile, Snowflake is still negative in terms of operating profitability at negative 41%, and in the recent year it hasn't made progress in improving that operating profit margin. In 2021 to 2022 it did make progress. You could see that uptick, but then it's been flat ever since then. I'm okay with companies with negative profit margins, especially ones with fast revenue growth, but I want to see progress towards profitability, which has slowed for Snowflake here. The next thing I wanted to consider is cash flow from operations to sales. A lot of times fast growing companies have negative operating profitability but positive cash flow because they use non-cash expenses like stock-based compensation that doesn't come up when you look at cash flow from operations. And so looking at this metric, you can see a different story here with Snowflake at positive 27.8% in cash flow from operations to sales. And that figure has been rising consistently in the last year and a half or so. Nvidia has been positive for a long time and again experiencing an uptick in the most recent quarter as sales boomed. Its cash flow from operations to sales increased to 36.41%. Finally, I wanted to compare these two on valuation, and I chose to use the forward price to earnings ratio. And according to this metric, Snowflake is much more expensive at a forward PE of 150. Meanwhile, Nvidia is trading at a forward PE of 31. Now, I don't believe that Snowflake has done enough so far to earn this much of a premium valuation over Nvidia. And so if I had to pick an AI stock to buy right now and I had to choose between Nvidia and Snowflake, I would choose Nvidia. I like Nvidia's prospects in relation to its valuation, and so Nvidia would be my choice of the better AI stock to buy now. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.